Facebook, I greet you. Permit me to use the songs and music and the social media information to do my broadcast today. Please, Facebook. Thank you. nwanda nọnyere gị ịchọgo ihe onye enyemaka ga-ewere iru ụtọ si m kpọnye gị nwa menye gị nwa m ga-apụọ n'ụzọ chie ya ọnụ n'ala ọrịa onye ọma ewu ọrịa ezigbo enyi ewu iwu onye iro m anyị m ga-achụ gị ka onye iro m ị bịara na nke m yọọ biko na ị chọrọ onye iku nwa na ị chọrọ nwa ga-enyere gị aka zụọ ahịa na ị chọrọ nwa ga-enyere gị aka n'ụlọ ị chọrọ nwa gị na ya ga-anọ na naanị gị nọ ga-abịa dịka ezigbo enyi yọọ mụ na-ewere nwa mkpọnye gị n'obi ọcha ọ dị ihe ọjọọ obidoghị taa mana m kpọnyere gị nwa m ga-apụọ n'ụzọ chie ya ọnụ n'ala ga-apụọ n'ụzọ kụọ ya ka ihe tinka kụrụ pan ga-apụọ n'ụzọ mee ya wọzie nkịta dịka nkịta tụtara n'ohi ụzọ nkịta ara ọ dị ezigbo enyi iwu ma mkpọnye gị nwa m si abịa kuoro gị nwa obele nwa m mụrụ amụ dịka isi mụọ nke gị ga-ewere nwa m gwọrịa ya elu na ala ga-agbọrọ ike gị agaghị abara gị uru anyị ekenene nwanne anyị nwanyị Emini na ndom nkwere ime enyi ndị nyere anyị abụ mmalite nke ụbọchị taa anyị ekene ha anyị ewere from here na-agazi Emini na ndom nkwere ime enyi anyị ekele unu. Today we said children are supposed to be celebrated, not abused. We say stop evil from spreading. We celebrate our children. Our children are our angels. Our children are our guardian angels. They are the seeds of procreation. When we leave this world, we need the people that will carry on from where we stop. We need our representatives. We need the people to continue with the world, just like our mothers, our fathers, and grandfathers, and great-grandmothers, all of them, they have come. They've done their own deeds, and they have left the world, leaving us behind to continue from where they stopped. We have our children. Again, if you look at our banner here, it says, child abuse is evil. Help us to stop child abuse by exposing abusers. Host is one other, Rosemary Williams. That's me. And it says to contact us at +1 800 556 3721. My people, the things that we have been seeing these days, there are things that can crack the brain, things that can, shock the world, things that we do not know how to start to talk about them. I say, alone ejeku, ekuruchakwa. My people, my Biafran people all over the world, I thank you, I greet you, I welcome you at this moment. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you at this special moment of the day. My people, as I welcome you at this time, and I also encourage you to welcome others. Even if you cannot join live at this time, whenever you have time, please make out time to go through this. It's very important. Look over it, listen to it, spread it, and share it. Make it go viral. Today's date is May 20, Eke Market Day in the Igbo Market Series. May 20, Ukwanuku ụbọchị. We are still in May month. We are still celebrating May month, just like we said from the beginning of the month, from May 1 to May 31st. Every day is in between our celebration. So we are still in May. And many people may say that I have not been coming out because I have been on short leave. It's my month, it's my celebration, and I thank everybody that joined me to celebrate my birthday on the 15th. And I also encourage all of the May children to continue because we have more days to go ahead. You know, we'll see it through. So I thank you all. It was, I don't know how to express it. It was overwhelming. I thank my people, my Okasiti people. I thank my Amakoyibi people. I thank my Umuoha clan. I thank my well-wishers from around the globe. I thank my followers and the Onyayala One Year Media. I thank the Onyayala One Year sisters. And I thank my brothers and my sisters and everybody for making this year's celebration, you know, something that is extraordinary. And I thank my children and my family. Without them, you know, it would have been a different thing altogether, but my children made it exceptional. I thank them. And today we are continuing because we are talking about children and celebration. I'm talking about children and celebration because today, this week, I celebrated my birthday, and some children that are still growing up, they are, you know, with their aunties, their aunts, their uncles and uncles' wife. They are with other people as, you know, house help, helping them. Some of them go to, you know, babysit for them. Ikunwa arihe ọjọọ n'ala Igbo bido taa. Mmadụ ịnụkatakwanụ gaa kpọrọ nwanne gị, you know, for apprenticeship. Say, come to stay in my house, I will train you for a trade or something like that. It's not a bad thing. It did not start today. But the things that we're seeing these days, you know, is out of ordinary. I have tried to not to bring this to, you know, the broadcast, but at some point we have to start, you know, spreading these things, showing the world what is happening, showing our people in Igbo land, showing our people in Biafra land, and showing our people in Nigeria and across the world what is happening. So that when somebody come to you and say, please, I need for you to give me your child, your daughter or your son to come and help me babysit my children, or to come and help me with my market, petty market, or to come and help me and stay with me, and I'll put them in the schools to train them. It's a lie. Majority of them now, as we see them this time of the day, is just lies. They are looking for children to maltreat. They are looking for children to, to treat as rags, where they can vent their angers, where they can, do whatever. It has been coming often these days. I have seen a lot. And I have not been able to bring them here. But this one, at some point we have to make our decisions on what we have to circulate and what we do not want to circulate. And I seek permission from the Facebook. Facebook, please, when we see all these things, when we want to show what is happening, because when you are telling somebody something, you must show evidence. When you have evidence and you show the evidence, then from what you are telling, from what they are hearing, with what they are seeing, with their own two eyes, then they can make decisions. But if we come out here and talk without presenting them, then it's not going to have any effect. I have been wondering whether if I show something, if Facebook will block me or for showing it or not. But Facebook, please, at some point, you have to make that decision. At some point, you have to let us show what is happening so that people can learn lessons from what is happening. Because this thing is coming almost every week now. Almost every week. Different cases, different scenarios, different everything. Each time it involves children. Children being maltreated. And when we talk about it, we cannot show where it happened or what happened. Then it's not going to have any effect. Therefore, today I am going to play some clips. I know they may not be all the way good, but at least they are the ones that I think that Facebook will allow us to show our people, because when you see this child treated in this way, you wonder, the person that did this to this child, and that same person have his or her own children and maltreating another person's child, how do that person feels, or how would that person feel if somebody else do the same to his or her own child? Things are getting out of hand. Ndị Igbo mụrụ n'anya na nwa bịara iku nwa awọ ha arụ o mere. Nwa bịara iku nwa o mere arụ ka m jikene. Ndị Igbo, nwa bịara iku nwa o mere arụ. It's a child. Even your own children, even when they are 20 years, even when they are 21 years, as long as you are still with them, you call them children. How much more 8-year-old child, 9-year-old child, 10-year-old child? How do you feel if that's your own children or if that's your own child and somebody else is maltreating him or her? And we have to find a way that anybody that maltreats another person's children in this form, we have to find something to do to that particular person maltreating a child. We have to maltreat the same person. If it's a woman, we maltreat that woman. If it's a man, we maltreat that man. That way, all these evils may subside. I'm going to play this clip of a child, a 9-year-old child, and you will see for yourself.
Jesus. Jesus. Over you go to one is the young ones. It is so much I am good. God, my God.
Okay, you have seen that. You have seen that. You have seen the face of this child. I'll still give you more about her.
Akodo na gịnị? Na-ekwusi okwu ike, akodo na gịnị? Akodo na bidia balaba. Ka o ji akụ gị ihe. Akodo eji esu ose. Ka nne nwaanyị ji akụ nwa nwaanyị ibie. Ya na bidia anụnwa a na-akpa akpa ndị okpokpo a. Ka o ji akụ gị. Nsogbu adịghọ. Ndị Nnewi na-abịa. Oh, don't worry, na ị nwere ụmụnne. Ịnụ ihe na-ekwu. Ụmụnne gị na-abịa. Ọ ya ama na ị nwere mmadụ. The woman bụ onye alọkwa ya. Brother gị ọ na-anọ ewe na-akụ gị ihe a. Brother gị aha anụ ya. Na-ekwusi okwu ike gwa ụmụnne gị okwu. Ọ na-anọ ewe na-akụ gị ihe a. Nọọsụ ọsọ gị na ntị gị. Ebe ka ọ nọkụ gị nke ọkụrụ gị. Na boy ha ka ọ nọkụ gị nke a. Don't worry.
Okay, the first one you saw was when it happened newly, and then that same woman that beat this child with a, when you are cooking, we have what we call the mortar and the pestle that we use to pound on, pepper and the pounded yam. That's the accord that this woman used to hit this child, this little girl, all over her head, and her head swelled up. Her head swelled up. Her eyes, she could not even see. One name. Yeah, the one madu brunafo for 9 months. Zuli ear. Just because another woman come and beg and say, please, I need a child to come and babysit for me. And then you give your child to go and stay with her uncle and her uncle's wife to help them to babysit their own children. And this woman had the guts to beat another woman's child. And herself, she had children, because she called her Auntie Mamejima. She has twins on her own. And this is what she did to another person's child. And after, look at, with this...
Jesus. Jesus. Over you go to one is the young ones.
With that face and the swollen hand, even the entire left arm was swollen, but when you come to the hand like this, the hand is more swollen. She carried 2 bags of dustbin or 1 bag or so. I think it's 1. She carried a bag of trash and put on her to go and dump. And this girl cannot even see. You have seen her eyes. She was going to do this, and some people saw her and said, who asked you to go and dump this trash? And she said, it's Auntie Mamumwejima. They said, what happened to you? That's how they found out that she has been beaten up with big braided beads and accord the mortar pestle. Obi ata nwaanyị mmiri ya eme nwa nwaanyị bi ehere mkpa. Nwaanyị hochara si a ga-ahụ ihe ọma n'ụwa. By the way, onye shi nke m dịrị m ọchị nke onye fuo. Ị mụrụ nwa gị ewere nwa gị ya aka kwochie ya ike. Ị chọghị chi ya mee bet ị na-egide nwa onye ọzọ ga-egbe ya ka ose chie ya ọnụ n'ala kwụọ ya ha eti nke akropan. Ị chere chi ụmụ nke gị ga-abala gị uru n'ụwa. How do you think that your own children will be useful for you or to you and your family? It will not happen, no. Because that cup you used to measure to somebody else's child, another person will use the same equal measure to give to you and your own children. Thank God that people saw this girl. And if you see her back, old marks, oh God, you will cry. Old marks and new ones. What crime has this little girl committed? For this particular one that they did to her, because a baby fell out of her hand. And you will see that this girl with a broken back, with all this from head to toe, broken, you will see that she will be nervous all the time. She don't know what to do because every little thing, they mashed her. Even when she said that her uncle was not there when the wife beat her. But when the uncle comes and see this child in this form, in this manner, what did he do? He is part of this crime. He should not be let loose. Thank God people saw her, rescued her.
Igbo bụ Igbo ekene m unu. Ekwolugo m bịa n'ụlọ ọgwụ ọnụ. Ife nwaanyị akụrụ nwa adịrọkwa. Ọ bụkwa na ịma na ịma nso nwa mmadụ ọ na-aya ọkwa maka na ego adịrọ ka eji akpọnye mmadụ mma. Bịa zụọrọ m nwa m abụrụ gị bịa tigbuo ya. Bulie ekwensu yi gabara akụ nwa mmadụ. Arụ ya niile na-afịa ụfụ. N'iki ya niile. Mgbe ọ nwaanyị ka ọ bụ ozugbo. Na-akwa nwa gị na ya na-abọ biyi. Na-akwa nwa gị na ya na-abọ biyi. Arụ ya niile bụ apa. Negodo arụ ya. Negodo isi ya. Ozugbo lapịa. Ne nwa akpọnye gị n'anya n'ụdị akwa ọ na-eyi akwa ya dọkwụsịkwa n'ike igote nwere ọlị akwa o mere ihe ọjọọ a na-ekwu okwu na-amụ na nwa gị na ya na-abụ obi igote nwere ọlị akwa ọ bụla ititi ntị ka ị chọọ iji wee zugbuo ya nke ihe ọjọọ mee gị ọ bụrụ na ị chọọ na ịzụ nwa mmadụ ịrapịa okwu nwa n'aka nwa wee dara.
You have seen her. The girl was taken to the hospital by the Good Samaritan people that rescued her. And now you see that her eyes are opening. At least her people have been notified. And then we see, we'll follow up to check how she is doing. But good thing, we can see now that her eyes have been opened, and then we know that she will be okay. We know that she will be okay. I want to find out to show you the woman that did this to her. You may think that You may think that is somebody that you may not even think that can do this thing. That's the person that did this. Okay, I found her. Sorry, that one I did not put it in a clip. I will show you the woman that did this, so that you know. A young lady that did this to another person's child. You see the woman, that's a young lady. That's her. She's the one. Those are her twins that she had. That's her. This woman, she did this to this child. And thank God, God said that this girl will not die. She will be rescued. And she has been rescued. So I will go to another one. The next one I will show you is a younger boy, a teenager, whose father died. I believe his mother was not around too. They did not give much information about the mother, but it looks like both parents died. His own uncle took him in and was taking good care of him. The uncle lived with his wife, and the uncle was training him, teaching him how to trade, so that when he grew up, he would take over his father's company. They has a soap producing company. So unfortunately, the uncle died too, and the uncle's wife started maltreating him. I want you to see how she sent this boy out without any direction, without knowing where the child or the young man is going, just to send him out. Whatever happened to him, that will be his own problem. And this young boy was taken from their village when he was just 9 years old. I believe by now his people have found him, but I'm just showing this clip so that all of us will learn a lesson, including the Idema. The little girl that I just showed you, her name is Idema. Idema's own case, I know it went viral. Even in the Twitter, I know myself, I tweeted it too in the Twitter multiple times. So even it went viral and we shared it. People have heard about her, people have seen her, and her own, you had the woman that said their people are coming. So Edema has been secured. Edema is safe at this time. But we are showing these things so that when you have your own child, a boy or a girl, and somebody wants to come and take your son or your daughter, say, oh, I will put your child in the school. I will train him. I will train her. I will take good care of them. If it is not a place you can go in and out, maybe unannounced, or where you can see your child and see how he or she is doing, please do not give your own children out, because what is happening these days is never heard of. When we were growing, we go to our uncles' places, we go to our aunties' places. We even like staying in our maternal places and everywhere to, stay with them. But these days, it's no longer like that. It's no longer like that. After seeing all these things, then I came to realize why my parents took certain decisions they did, that they did not allow their children to go to township and live with anybody. My mother never allowed it. Even when I wanted to go to stay with my aunties, not my own family, not my own sisters, so I say aunties and uncles. My mother refuted it. So be very careful who you give to your child, unless where you can go easily or where you can get the information, and where you can, when you hear that your child is being maltreated, you can easily reach there and retrieve him or her. But if they are telling you, we are taking your child to Lagos, we are taking your child to Benin, we are taking your child to Enugu, we are taking, you calculate the distance before you can hand out your own children to people. Because once they cross that area, they know that it will be hard for you to come and retrieve your child. It's a different thing. But this particular young man now, he, from his statement, his uncle took good care of him when he was alive. But after 2 months, his uncle died. The whole scenario changed. So that's what I'm trying to show you. He was sent out into the wood. Whatever he gets, let it be. I'll let you hear this boy talk.
Ademma, Igbo Chineke kele ma chọọ ezi mma pụrụ iche Igbo dị sam eji m n'aka na ebe ahụ nọ na ị na-enweta onwe gị. Biko nụ, nwanne anyị nwoke a obere nwa, aga m achọ onye ọbụla maara ya, biko ọ bụrụ na ị maara ya, chọrọ anyị bịawa n'ụlọ ọrụ Ozisa FM ma ọ bịawa na Protect the Weak International Foundation nọ na Egbada Road n'Ubo Mmiri ebe a, n'ihi na akụkọ a nwanne anyị nwoke ihe ndị ọ gabigara, biko arịrịọ ka anyị na-arịọ onye ọbụla maara ihu ị na-ahụ ugbo, onye ọbụla maara ihu a, biko anyị agaghị achọ ka igbuwe oge, mee ka anyị mara kpọmkwem ka anyị mụrụta ga-esi loketie family this little boy. Mana aga m achọ ka o jiri aka ya kọwara anyị kpọmkwem onye ọwụ. Nna agwa anyị aha gị. Kwushikwa okwu ike, kwushi okwu ike.
Aha m bụ Oluchi Anayanwụ, abụ m onye Ọkịja.
Ị bụ onye Ọkịja?
So nne na nna m nwụrụ mgbe m pere mpe oge m dị 9 years. So my uncle kpọrọ m.
Welitetụkwa olu ka ndị mmadụ.
My uncle kpọrọ m, o jee m n'ụlọ ya. So mụ na ya so azụ afịa, zụgide afịa.
That is, nne na nna gị nwụrụ mgbe ị dị 9 years. Nwanne mpa ga-akpọrọzi ya gị. Kpọga gị n'ụlọ ya, ụlọ ya nọ n'ebe? Awada, Ọnịcha.
Awada, Ọnịcha. So ka anyị nọ na-azụ afịa. Last 2 weeks ka my uncle yara arụ. O jee n'hospital dị na Asaba. So ya shawa nwụọ. So nwunye ya wee
ya uncle anwụọ.
Nwunye ya wee shipụ m n'ụlọ si m na m ga-abịa ịpụba ka m gaa chọọ my relative mụ na ha ga-anọ. Ya were otu nọmba nye m si m na mkpọba dị nọmba na fon na dị nọmba ga-akpa m ebe m ga-abịa. N'ọnwa nne my mother bụ onye ahụ. Onye kpọọ dị nọmba na fon dị nọmba wee si m bịawa Owerri.
So chere ka ọnkụlụ gị ahụ kpọrọ gị nwụrụ, nwaanyị ya chụpụsị ya gị n'ụlọ were nọmba nye gị, ọkwa ya sị gị kpọwa nọmba na relative gị, ọkwa ya ịkpọzie onye ahụ sị gị bịawa Owerri.
M gbaziri Owerri na mkpọzi dị nọmba dị agazi aga. Jikwanụ fon onye ọzọ kpọọ ya, dị nọmba adịkwa na-aga aga. So ya ka m bịarugide fụzie anti fụzie m.
Ọ dị mma. Okay. O nwere ihe kọrọ anyị maka shọpụ mpa gị n'Ọnịcha.
Dad m were otu company n'Ọnịcha. So ka ọ nwụrụ o yiri ya my uncle. Si my uncle nekọta ya anya. So my uncle wekwanụ shop na Ọchanja. Si nekodebe ma kopi ma dada anya ya na nke ya. So ka ọ na-anwụ sị m na-aga na shop ya na-azụ afịa.
Okay, ka ahụ na-enye ya nsogbu. Ya sị gị gawa na shop ya na-azụ afịa, ọkwa ya?
So mụ si ya na mama nọ ebe a na shop buru ibu. sim na ngaba na ndị na bịa ga-enyetụ m aka.
Okay.
M si ya okay.
Chere shop nke mpaga ahụ ọkwa uncle gị ka ji ya?
Mana the company aka mechiri ya emechi.
Ọ da work mana the company is there. No ni ebe ahụ. Nwaanyị that your uncle ọma maka this company mpaga. Ọma maka ya? Ka ihe unu na-eme na ka ihe mpaga na-ere na company before.
Ọ na-arụ ncha.
Oke ọ na-arụ ncha na that company. Then uncle gị nwụrụ anwụ mgbe ọ na-anwụ ya sị gị gawagodi na shop nke ya na Ọchanja.
Sim na zụtara afịa ebe a.
Okay.
So ya ka ọ nwụziri nwunye ya kwezi m afọ kwezi m ga shop. So ka olu
okay ka ọ nwụziri nwaanyị ya ahụ ekweghịzi gị gazi ya the shop.
Kwezi m pụzi apụ dị afezi m.
Then ihe o meziri wụ ya enye gị nọmba mmadụ sị gị gawa chọrọ onye ahụ na relative gị. Ifuzie n'ụzọ n'ọkwa ya? Otu nwaanyị jiri kpọta gị ebe ọkwa ya? Ọ dị mma. Isi na ịwụ onye Ọkịja ọkwa ya? Onye Ọkịja ka ị bụ. Mana ị maghị ebe ọ na Ọkịja. Ka ị last ị lara Ọkịja. How many years ka ị dị mgbe ị gara? 218. How many years ka ị dị mgbe? 9 years. Ya that year mpa gị na mma gị nwụrụ ọkwa ya? Okay. Ọ dị mma. Dịka i siri kwuo anyị kpọkwara nọmba ahụ ị nyere ịkpọrọ onye ahụ. O pikiri ya mana okwu ha okwu. Nwunye nwanne mpaga ahụ ọkwa sị gị na onye ị ga-eji hụ na Owerri bụ nwaanyị. Mana mgbe anyị kpọrọ ya ọ nwoke ka anyị hụrụ aha ya na ihe a Victor Ghara ihe anyị hụrụ ebe a. Mgbe anyị kpọkwara nụ the man ekwughị okwu. Ihe m na-ekwu ihe ahụ ka ndị mmadụ na-ege ntị. Mgbe anyị kpọrọ that man okwughị okwu. Ọ na opike kọlọ ọgba nkịtị. Anyị amabeghị ma ọ bụ ndị ọgwụ ego ka nwaanyị a nyere nwatakịrị a nọmba sị kpọọ ma o rute Owerri mana anyị ga-ama ishie. Mana ihe anyị na-ekwugodo ugbu a biko ka anyị locate godi family this boy. Ọ bụrụ na ị na-ege ntị ịbụ onye Ọkịja, ọ bụrụ na ị na-ele ihe onyonyo a ịbụ onye Ọkịja, biko bịa na Ozisa FM Owerri ebe a ma ọ bụ bịa na ụlọ ọrụ anyị na Protect the Weak International Foundation. Ịbịa ha na-eje maka nọ nso nkwa ka anyị nwee ike locate godi nwa kpọmkwem ka ọ lawagodi Ọkịja maragodi ụlọ nne ya na ụlọ mpe ya bifo anyị amarazi ha na-eme shọpụ mpe ya nọ na Ọnịcha maka na anyị achọpụtago na nwaanyị a o dopụrụ nwa ka o jee nwụọ ka o nwee ike bukọrọ akụ na ụba dị ebukọrọ akụ na ụba mpa nwa mana Chineke agaghị ekweri ya. Ọ dị mma. Aha gị ahụ bụ gị n'ọzọ? Oluchi Ananwụ. Ọ dị mma.
Okay, my people. Yeah, maybe when I first listened, I heard about the mom, but when I'm trying to play it now, I forgot. So the clear picture here is that both the mother and the father were dead, and his uncle took him in. And the uncle was a very good uncle, and he was taking good care of him. But unfortunately, the uncle also died. You see, the mother died, the father died, the uncle died. And they all died young, and look at him. He's just nine years old when his both parents died. And now the only uncle that is taking care of him, with the uncle also have his own business booming. He also died unexpected, though he has some few weeks illness. The parents died. We don't know what killed them. So, but the wife now chased him out to go and maybe die on his own, so that nobody will question her of what is going on. So people should be very careful. Unfortunately, this young man's case is a little different from that of Edema. So Edema's own, she was beaten like a panel beater beating a car. And you see Oluchi, and now his own case, his brother took care of him, and he's looking good. But then his uncle took care of him, and then the uncle just died, according to him, within the past 2 months that he was buried, or last month that he was buried and he is on the street. So like you heard from the Ozisa FM, said they don't know yet the kind of people that that woman sent out this boy to go and meet. We never know. With what is going on in Nigeria today and with what is going on, especially in the eastern region today, you know, anything can be the plan. So we thank God. And I want to use this opportunity to thank the Ozisa FM Protect the Weak media. They are in Ebada Road in Berry. They have been doing good work. They have been, you know, blowing whistles and protecting the weak. And they have been making sure that this kind of information, whenever they see them, they bring them to the daylight. Especially when they see children that are being maltreated across the Igbo and Biafra land. They bring it to the daylight. We thank them. They are doing great job, and we want them to continue with what they are doing. So the next one I will show you. I will play this one because it's already all over the internet. It's already all over the internet. And I will request for people, when you get the minors in this kind of clips, please protect the minors. Try to cover their face, or you know, interview them with their back to the camera, or interview them with their side, so that nobody can see them direct and recognize them. I mean the children. But the man that is in question, yes, the man, you're supposed to focus the camera on that man, because the whole world wants to see this man. The whole world wants to know this man. And everybody in Igbo land wants to know this man. And everybody in Biafra land wants to know this man and see him clearly, so that when they see him, they know that he is a perverse human being. When they see him, they know that he is abomination. When they see him, they know that he supposed not to come around anywhere there are children. He's a petifier in his own activities. So he is perverse. But the children in the clip, you're supposed to cover them. Not even covering them, you can interview them, but put from the back, so that nobody can see them. Or you sit them down and then you focus your camera in a way that people will not totally recognize them, because they are minors. So, but since this clip has gone viral, since this clip is already in the social media, and I pulled it out from the social media, so I'm going to show it here in case of the people who know this man. This man, the community where this man comes from, the community, the village where this man comes from, the village where this particular man I'm going to show you now, his village members should deal with him very, very well. He is Aru, the man Waru, Aru Nemen Obodo. This man Waru, his abomination. He is not supposed to be associated or associating with people in the village. In your own kindred, this man. I'm going to play, and when I play, I get your name, and then I will shout out your name, I will scream out your name. your village, your kindred, your community, your clan supposed to deal with you. Because he's not supposed to be allowed to go free.
Yes, a matured man. I will leave you. Put you chair, carry go, make I feel.
His name is Okezie. Okezie. Okezie nu neja apito ya ru ụmụaka ụmụ nwoke. Emebishi ha. Okezie Chineke ga-abụ ọnụ. And Okezie come out and proudly sitting there claiming that he has used these little boys. Okezie, I believe you don't have any child of your own. Because as you have useless these children, so also your own lineage will be useless. Okezie, there is no child of yours that will be fruitful to you. They will all be useless. For you to come out and claim proudly with no shame on your face how you have used these little children, how you have spoiled these little children. Okezie, it shall never be well with you. My name is Wada Rosemary, aka the Amazon. As you have spoiled, useless other people's children, destroy their lives, you will never have peace in your life. And if you have children, none of them will be useful. I'll play Okezie again. I want you to see the Okezie and hear him clearly accept proudly that he has done what he has done. Maybe shamu Okezie, you got him where is we can handle.
Yes, a matured man. I will leave you. Put you chair, carry go, make I feel. Nothing will happen. If I go corrupt business, come, I will do it. But now, young did go show to caution for the first one. For second one, if I catch you in this way again, I will naked you, chill you, carry you go around my country village. Okay, so use one, use one. Good.
I don't want to show those children. I don't want to show those children. They've been lined up to be pulled and shown. And Okezie proudly accepted. Ogohoya. Aru na-eme n'obodo. Ọwa arụ. And then I have to also bring out this one. I don't know whose name is Odumodu. Odumodu in our Idemele. They call him Commander, EN Commander Odumodu. Odumodu. And if Odumodu, this thing you have done, oh, I don't have it over here. Okay, I can play it from my handset. Odumodu also have done something. Kidnapping children, young girls, imprisoning them and impregnating them, and they're having children for him. Odumodu, you have been accused, and your evidence is here, and the young ladies that you have destroyed their lives are here to testify against you. Odumodu, remember, if you are destroying people's life, your life will never be in order in yourself. You can never have peace if you are kidnapping our young girls, if you are kidnapping them, threatening their family members, how you kill them if they go and report, making covenants with them. Odumodu, your life is already destroyed. You cannot have peace. But if your hands are clean, because I did not see you here, the other one I saw Okezie inside that clip. That's why I cursed him, because he accepted that he has been destroying children. In this video here, I did not see Odumodu, but I will show you what the people say about Odumodu. And Odumodu, if your hands are clean, your hands are clean. If your hands are dirty, your hands are dirty. If you participated and did this thing that these young ladies are saying, telling the world, then your life will be destroyed as you have destroyed the life of these many innocent girls. I will play this and show to the world.
From International, yes. Who give you better? You want to want to wife? Yes. How long you don't date now? 8 months. 8 months. Yes. Your parents are where? No, he forced you. Yes. From International? Yes. And your parents don't know say you and him they do anything? No, but they talk. They go there. You go get them? What is your name? Chinemere. Yes, that's why. Obiajoro. Wife of which person? Odumodu. What's your other name? Chukwudimebi. Odumodu name, other name. This beginning of Odumodu begin. How long you don't know? 6 years, 7 years. So the money they keep people, they do. You still they marry and they give them your body. What's that one? They lock on the inside. Only him, they fuck all up on that. Only him. I didn't give us covenant. Say the thing. Anybody goes to cross us or any place where we go, go to that in there we will die. And to me, if I can't tell my brother, where they work for a land, say I will die. The brother they work for a land? Yes. And they can go for street. Who carry you? Yes, he carry me to not pick me from there. What of you? Shinaza. From where? It's an answer. How you don't know what tomorrow? 5 years. You dey marry 5 years. How many children get for them? Eh? Let the kids there. How old are they? You said. Now, but now you did time by yourself now. You did time by yourself. What do you do your name? Precious who? Eh? Oju. Eh? Oju. From where? You are from woman. Who are you to Odumodu? Just because I came to they go to the market. People like that side have already sent me to come and shake for them. I said, you now take me, and they now carry me, say it's not that, and I keep you one place.
So Odumodu business is to go and get our young girls and give them belle. He pregnant them and make them have children. Look at where they are living. Look at the environment where he is keeping them. Odumodu, you will never have peace. For by doing this thing to these children, you know, I will not say that completely because I did not see Odumodu here. I heard people saying, and when you listen to this, you believe you will be forced to believe that these are the way what is happening. But we will want to hear from Odumodu. Odumodu, come and tell us what you were doing with these children. You put them in a very filthy place, environment. You kidnap them, you cage them, and you are giving them, they become a baby factory for you. Even if you are an only son or only child to your parents, you don't have a baby factory. You don't need it. And you cannot go about forcing people and giving them covenants not to talk or threatening their family members. That's not a good thing. So the more you have this week to come and clarify yourself. This week is already ending. Maybe between today, tomorrow, and Monday, 3 days, at least within the 72 hours, you have to come and clarify to yourself what you are doing to people. And all of them said you kidnapped them. It's not even that they accepted you. It's a kidnap. Odumodu, if you go about kidnapping people, answering commander, it shall never be well with you. Because this is not what the fight is all about. The fight is to protect our people. The fight is to make sure that our people at home are safe and secured. But if anybody is turning it into any other thing to destroy lives, then that's not a good thing. My people, we have to take it from here today. We have to take it from here. Remember, do not give your child away for ndị ọnụ ụtọ, ndị ọnụ ụsọ, ọnụ sọmsọm na ọnụ ụtọmtọm. Ha bịa ha yọọ gị biko, ha ga-akpọje nwa gị tinye ya n'akwụkwọ, ajikwa azụ nwa gị na mahadum, ejikwa emi eke ma nke ọzọ, ka ịkpọnye ha nwa ka ọ bịa kuore ha nwa. It's good to give your children to go and take care of family members, but not anymore. It used to be good, but now, before you do it, be very, very careful, because if not, then somebody might be, trying to use your child as a beating, something to beat and mess up. So that's why we are saying today, be very, very careful of who you give your children, who you say take your child and stay with. Because most of the time when these people come, they'll be very, very, when they come, they will be very cunning. They come and beg you, and you give them your child. They treat the child like they did Edema, or they send your child out in the world to die, or they turn your child into a sex toy. Be very, very careful. For Okezie was using the children in the mechanic village. In the mechanic village, he was using them. And for Edema's aunt, Edema was turned into a pounded yam, so that they can use their pestle and mortar and beat the little child of 9 years old, which is very, very bad. Look at the uncle say he didn't know. The uncle supposed to be punished along the line. So my people, I thank you. And Odumodu, let's see how your name sound. If you have been kidnapping people and pregnanting young ladies, that's not a good thing. I still remain your sister and your daughter, Wanda Rosemary Williams. I thank you, my people, and please share and make it go viral. Thank you.